Hello.
So now my screen is visible, friend. Let me know that.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah, okay. So based on this code only, right? Based on this code, GSP need, right? GSP need, okay, now. So because of that, what we are doing that we are reading the data. So okay, so based on this one, shall we start one practical? We can see that how we can iterate it. So means this communication is nothing but what? This communication is sending the collection data from what? Sending the collection data from what? Controller to UI, right? This is nothing but what? Sending collection data to what? Sending collection data to what? Controller to UI, right? UI, that's it. Okay. Okay, so based on this one, okay, now based on this one, let's do the practical and we will read it. Okay, now we will read it. How we can read the data? How we can read the data from what? Controller. We are sending the list of data and how we can read it. Okay, now okay. So some people are new today, right? Some people yesterday not what joined the session. Okay, so what we will do now? Let's develop this application again as a scratch level. Okay, now again scratch level. Okay, now I don't want to develop in the same project. Okay, now whatever. So okay, see the step, right? See the step, whoever new today. Okay, now so see the step. We are going to develop one third application and I will do the all configuration front of you people only, right? I will do all configuration front of you people. Okay, now please see that. Okay, now please see that and do the practical from here only. Here these things is too much important. Whatever things I'm delivering to you people, these things. Okay, now from where I said, right? From here do the practical. From there onward, each and everything useful for you people. Okay, now do practical. So okay, so what we will do now? Come to file, right? Come to file, new. Come to file, new. Again, what we will do now? Okay, now come file. Come to file, new. And what we will do now? Take the project, right? Take the project. Okay, now take the project. What is that project? Java project. Okay, now fine. So sorry, it's my mistake. Not Java project. Maven project. We have need to take what? We have need to take what? Maven project, right? It's my mistake. Okay, now. So 1 minute. Okay, so fine. Okay, come to here. Okay, now new. Okay, now new. Okay, fine. So what is that Maven project? We will take the Maven project. Okay. After then, what we will do now? Come next. Okay, now next. Fine. Okay, now. So after then, which one? Web MVC. Web MVC. We will select Web MVC. After then, what next? Okay, now. So here, what I will org dot fourth application, right? Spring MVC. Okay, so now finish it. Okay, now so 1.0, 1.0. Okay, now see the step. Okay, now how I'm configuring now. Okay, now how I'm configuring it. See the step also. Okay, now I'm not compromising anything front end, right? So please do the practical. That's it. Spring MVC, it's the need to do practice because another model we learn, right, how to do the all those things in the, because based on the other model totally core, based on the core model, right? Other model Spring MVC also the based on the core only, but in here what is that? It's working on the top of what? Servlet, right? Servlet. So here servlet plus what? Spring core, both knowledge is required, right? So because of that I'm saying that here do the practical. Okay, now without practical Spring MVC little bit tough. Okay, now too much analysis also need here, too much analysis also need, okay now, because of that. So what I'm doing, that I'm going to delete the web.xml, right? Web.xml, okay now, first I will open the, what is that, form.xml. 1 minute, I will open the form.xml and I will show that when I will delete, what web.xml, what problem we will get, right? What problem we will get, okay now. So in the web.xml, see, there is no problem is there, right? So when I will delete it, the web.xml, you will get one problem, right? We will get what, one problem. Okay, now I'm deleting it, okay na? Okay, I'm deleting the web.xml, fine. So okay, so after deleting the web.xml, what we are getting, that, see here, red markup, we are getting that, right? What is that? Read it. Web.xml missing and a fail on missing web.xml means this is the by default true, right? Whenever, means this project is created based on what, XML configuration, but what we are doing, that we don't want to configure our front controller using web.xml. We will configure using what, Java code, right? We will configure using what, Java code. So if we want to configure using Java code, so what we will do now, okay, so let's come here, okay na, come here and we will see that, okay na, come here and we will see that what we will do now. Okay, so okay, so if so what is that, come to if you want to fail on missing, by default what is that, true, right? By default true. So what we will do now, come to browser. So what is that, fail on missing, tag, copy from the internet only, don't write. If you write, maybe if you did mistake, spelling mistake, then again the problem is same only, right? So what we will do now, we will copy from the internet that tag, okay na, that tag we will copy from the internet. Okay, so fine, so come here, okay. So after, then what we will do now, just copy it, right? This tag, what we will do now, just copy this tag, okay, copy this tag, okay, fine. After copying, now what you will do now, just inside that, right, UI is there, one tag is there, what is that, property tag is there. Hmm. My system is hanging now, okay now, wait it property, right? Array, please respond, system. I think my system becoming Buddha, old, right? Because of that, he's not giving proper response to me. Okay, so property is there, right? Properties, right? Properties, inside that, what we will do now, just paste it. This we will paste that tag. After pasting that, you will see that, right? This tag, this red mark will gone, right? Just now, wait it. Okay, so it's gone, right? It's gone. So what is that? So now our project is ready to configure using Java configuration. No need web.xml to configure our front controller, right? So same things. Okay, fine. Now, so this JSP page, no need. Okay, now I'm deleting this JSP page. Okay, now I'm deleting this JSP page. Okay, so fine. So the things is completed, right? So but here, see here, what is that? Here, what is that? Here, working folder is not coming, right? Src main resource is came, right? But working folder is not came, where we will write our own controller. So what we will do now, right click on the project, go inside what, build path, after then what, configuration, right? After then what, configuration, after then add library, right? Add library, select what, server runtime, right? Server runtime, Apache Tomcat, and apply and close it. So see, the working folder is came, right? So working folder is came. So if we want to work on what, Spring MVC, which dependency we need? Spring MVC dependency, right? Spring MVC dependency, right? In Spring MVC dependency. Okay, so fine. What we are doing now, we are copying this dependency on the internet, right? Means central repository. This is nothing but what? Central repository. So I'm copying this one, right? Okay, I copied this one, and what I'm doing now, I'm pasting inside what? Pom.xml, right? So okay, so one more servlet dependency we have need, right? Servlet dependency. Okay, now servlet maven dependency I'm copying now. Okay, now. Okay, so servlet dependency I copied. Yeah, I copied from the internet servlet dependency. These two dependency we have need if we want to work on what? Spring Embassy, right? After then, what is that? By default, what is that? 1.5 is there, right? Compiler version. So if we want to change it, which tag we have need? Okay, now Maven compiler. We will search what? Maven compiler, right? Maven compiler on the internet. Okay, now after then what we will do? We will copy it, right? We will copy this tag, right? We will copy this tag. Okay, so after copying this one, what we are doing that? We are pasting this tag inside that what properties is there, right? In the fail or missing where we pasted inside this tag only we will paste it. Okay. Okay, so fine. So now fine. Okay. So what we will do now, just update the project, right? Update the project. After updating the project, the Maven compiler will change, right? Maven compiler will change. So what we will do now, right click and right click. After then what is that? Maven now update it, update the project, right? Select the force update snapshot. Okay. Yeah. See, the Java SC 1.8 version is came, right? Means it's changed. But see, one cross mark is there. One cross mark is there. What is the cross mark? Means it's still some issue is there in project, right? It's still some issue is there. But we don't have need to what? We don't need what? Pom.xml, right? So now what is that cross mark is there on project? So what is the cross mark is there? Come to problem section, right? Come to problem section, right? So what is that? What is that? See this one warning. Don't worry about that, right? Error. See the error. What is that? Cannot change version of project facet dynamically web module, right? To 4.0. So you have need to change whenever we are deleting what Tomcat 9 if we are installing, right? So at that time whenever we are our dependency and our configuration, after completing all configuration we are getting what? So our project capability is not there to change this packet. So what is the there 4.0, right? So 4.0, so we have need to change it, right? We have need to change explicitly. So how we can change it? Window. So go inside that what other, inside that what is that? Navigator. Select the navigator. Now open it. Okay. After then what we will do now? Fine. So okay, come here. Now what is that? Org Eclipse is there, right? Common project facet is there na, core. Okay, now open this one. Okay, now after opening this one, what we will do now? Just GSTL by default 4 point is showing that, right? Oh, it's my mistake. Okay, na. I opened another project. Which one? We have need what? This project, right? So okay, already. So where we will go now? So view other navigator. Navigator we will select it. Okay, na. Inside that navigator, this one is another project, friend. Okay, na. Select our own project. Which one? Fourth project, right? Extract it. Go inside the setting and open this one, right? Open this one. What is that? What is that? Facet Java, it's here Java 1.5 also showing that, right? So what you will do now, just change it 1.8, just change it 1.8, right? Sometime it's sometime by default it will change. If we not change, we have need to change 1.8 because we are using what? 1.8. After then what is that? GST web we have need to change. Here GST web is what? 2.3, right? So we will make it what? 4.0. 4.0. Okay, now after I made it this one. Okay, now so fine. So what we will do now? Update the project. Just what you will do now? Come to project and update it. Maven project update. Then the problem will resolve. Okay, now the problem will resolve. Okay, now I'm updated it. You will see the problem is resolved. Now our project is totally ready to work, right? Our project is totally ready to work. Okay, so let's develop the application, right? Let's develop the application, and we will send the collection data from the controller, and how we will read the UI page, we will see that, right? We will see that. After then our form data, after then we will send the form data from the UI, and from the UI, and it will read, and we will see the internal things also, how our IOC container is working, right? How our IOC container is working to read the data, right? Our IOC container is using to read the data. Okay, so okay, let's see that. Okay, now let's see that. Okay, so okay sir, let's move on, and we will develop this application, same things. Okay, now same array we will take, and same thing, same code we will write it. Okay, now so okay, come here. So what we are doing, that come inside that src web app and web inf. Inside that you have to create one folder, right? What folder? Where we will place the, page, right? So what is that? Pages, right? Pages, I'm taking one folder. Inside that we will create one JSP page, right? What is that? New come to other, right? Come to other JSP, select the JSP page, and after then just JSP page, I'm giving what? Input dot, what is that? JSP, right? Input dot JSP. Next, now finish it. Okay, now next, now finish it. Okay, fine. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, friends. Someone is messaged me. Okay, so fine. Okay, so now, okay, so fine, this is the JSP page, right? This is the JSP page. So what we will just, we will develop the, and we will first hit, and we will see that our page is working on properly or not. Then we will write the code. Okay, na? So what I'm doing now here, just I'm taking what? H1 one take, welcome, just welcome to our collection page, right? This is our collection page. Okay, so fine. Now, oh, okay, so what we will do now, come, and we will write that. Okay, now code. So what is that? Okay, now so how many input? Okay, now new, what is that? Class, right? New class. Inside that, what I'm taking now, com.rk, right? Com.rk config. Now here what I'm taking, one application app config class I'm taking, right? Where internal resource view resolver I will implement. Okay, na? So before work on Spring MVC, first we have need to configure what, which person? Dispatcher servlet, right? Dispatcher servlet. So what we will do now, right click new, okay, na? So here what is that? App init, right? So app init, right? So this class we will make as what? If we want to make this class as what? Configuration class. What we will do now, we will extend, right? Extend, what is that? Extend which abstract class? Abstract annotation config dispatcher servlet initializer, right? What is that? See, I'm writing just half up later, right? I will tell again. Annotation config dispatcher servlet initializer. No, sorry. Abstract annotation config dispatcher servlet initializer. Means A means what? Abstract. Again A means what? Abstract annotation. After C means what? Config. D means what? Dispatcher. S means what? Servlet. I means what? Initializer, right? This is the class name, abstract class name. After then what we will do now, press the control and press the space key. Suddenly that class will come, right? That class will come. Okay, na? Shortcut. This is the shortcut I'm giving to you people. Okay, so but in this what is that abstract method is there, right? Abstract method is there, so we have need to override that abstract method. Okay now, so how we can override? So I'm giving the again shortcut, alt shift s, we will press it. After then what we will do now, leave that, what is that, leave that keys. Okay now, alt shift s, right? Press simultaneously. After then, after pressing this one, leave it. After then press what, v. After then see, already selected whatever the method is there, those method already selected. Now okay, it just after doing this one, whatever required method is there to means whatever useful method is there, those method will come inside our what, our class, right? So in this class what we will do now, just here, so what is the return type of this class, right? So class, so what we will do now, so what we will do now, new, what is that, class array type is there, right? Array, inside that what is that, we will pass app configuration, app config class, our app config dot class, we will pass it. Okay now, so after then here, come to here, last one, right? Last one, what is that return type, string is there, right? String return type is there. Okay now, so fine, what we will do now, so what is that, a new string, right? New string. Okay, so fine, new string array, here we will decide it what, here we will decide it what, url. So slash mbc, I'm giving mbc star, after then any uri, right? After then any uri. So based on this java code, what we are doing now, we are configuring dispatcher servlet, right? We are configuring what, dispatcher servlet, right? This is the only industry in standard. If in the company, right, project is there, right? If project is there, the you will not see what java, sorry, xml configuration. This is the java configuration. Front controller means servlet dispatcher, people will what, configure using this one only, right? So okay, so now the things is completed. Okay now, the things is completed now. Okay, so fine, so just what, let's develop our own controller, right? New, what is that, take class, right? Take class, what is that, com dot what is that, rk dot emp, just I'm taking the package name also, emp. Now employee, this is the class name. Okay now, this is the class name. Okay, so if we want, I don't want to configure this class in the what, application configuration as a bean, so which type, in stereotype annotation we will use, at the rate controller, right? At the rate controller, right? At the rate controller. Okay, so fine, after then what it will happen now, so fine, okay, so come here. Okay, so now, so we will take the method, right? We will take one method. Okay now, so what is that, get type only, we will take the get type method. So what is that, public, we will write the public model. Friend, these things, model view, all those things I explained in the previous session, right? Again, I will not stress that much. Okay now, if you people want, just if anybody new here, right, please watch last video, right? Model and view, how to flow, each and everything I already explained again and again in every application. I can't explain it. Okay now, so and model and what is that, view, right? Model and view, just show the list, show list, right? I'm taking this method name is what, show list. Okay now, so fine, okay, so now return type is still, I'm taking null only. After then writing the logic, I will write it. Okay now, return, I will return. So I want to make this method as a what, get type. So which annotation we will apply, at the rate, what is that, get mapping, right? Get mapping annotation is there. After then what is that, we will decide it one uri. So just I'm taking what, so uri only. After then come here, right? Inside this method, what we will do now, we will create the model object, right? Model and view, right? mv equal to what is that, new model and view, right? Oh sorry, model and view, right? Model and view. Okay, so fine, so what is that, mv dot set, what is that, set view name, right? Just I'm setting the view name. Okay now, yesterday I explained how many part is there in the model and view. Two part is there, one is a view, another one is what, model, right? Model, inside that what is the JSP page name, input, right? So we will pass input, we will pass that JSP name. Okay now, after then, sorry, model view name, here name, method name is name. Okay, so now after then I'm returning that, right? Returning this one, mv, I'm returning this one. Okay now, so my controller is ready now. Okay now, my controller is ready now. So but using how we can render that, come to application class, right? Application class, okay na. So if we want to make this application class as what, configuration class, which annotation we will use? At the rate configuration, right? At the rate configuration, right? At the rate configuration, then this class will become what? This class will become what? Configuration class. After then, but we are using what? Stereotype annotation, right? So how our IOC container will scan this one key. I only have, without configuration only, I have need to create object of this class. So for that, what annotation we will use? What annotation? Component scan, right? Component scan. Inside that, what is that? We will pass the sub package com dot what is that? RK, right? RK, fine. Okay, so after passing this one, okay na. So one more tag. Yesterday we forget it. I think you people is remembered, right? Which annotation I want from you people. Okay, let's use the chat box and give the reply. Which annotation? Still I have need to use it here. Use the chat box. Use the chat box. I'm waiting for your hey, send the privately. Send the privately. Don't use everyone. Okay na. Okay, okay. Give all people reply. Okay na. Give all people reply. I want everyone reply. Okay here. Yeah. Okay. So after then, what is that? At the rate enable WebMVC, right? Hmm. Enable, what is that? WebMVC annotation we will apply on the top of this configuration class, right? So very good everyone, very good. Everyone is remembered, right? Annotation, okay, that's good, that's good. That's very nice. Everyone, I appreciating you people, okay na. So see the small things, if we collect small things, right? After ending this, small things will become what? Big. Suddenly see, no one become perfect in the single day, okay na. So don't worry about that, okay na. I'm not perfect, but you have the courage to become what? Perfect. It's my challenge. Just one example I'm giving to you people. If I, like me person, can become software engineer, and even not a software engineer, good software engineer, then you people is already awesome, yaar. Okay na? You people can do wonders. I'm that kind of whenever I'm thinking, I'm laughing, okay na. I'm that kind of person who don't know how to write what? Main method. Okay, sir. To writing main method also, I'm seeing multiple times each and every spelling also. So that is that those days are really, I'm laughing whenever I'm thinking that, right? Really, to write what main method also, I'm seeing the multiple time what? Internet copy, means notebook and all those things. So today I don't have need to write, see the single code also. If you give the project, I will complete the project, okay na. Even I will not see the code also. Okay na. Based on the requirement, my capability is like that to develop the total project also. But you know, that day, whenever I'm reminding those days, I'm laughing. See, at the time of talking to you people also, I'm laughing on myself only. Okay, now what is that? So don't worry about that. In the single day, programming will not come. Okay, na. If anybody is saying that I am a topu in the programming ghanta, okay, na. Those people seem too much. They have the too much experience. If the person is doing same thing every day, why thing will not come there? Those people, okay na. So don't worry about that, okay na. The single day will not come. But I am appreciating you people, okay na. Your effort, okay na, to listening the session and to improving your skills and all those things. It's really very awesome, okay na. Very awesome. And really I'm appreciating to you people, okay na. It's not meaning that front of you people, whenever I'm thinking about you people, okay na, really I'm feeling happy. Some people are there who want and who know that value of education, okay na. Okay, so let it be, and let's develop, okay na. So I said that, right? I said that, okay na. Yeah, I said that, okay na. Number of bean equal to what is that? Number of method in the configuration. So what is that? Which bean we will write it? Which bean we will write it? Okay na. More. So to view resolver, internal view resolver. For which purpose? To give the location of this JSP and extension, to make this JSP as what? Totally loose couple, totally loose couple. Okay na? So what we will do now? Public, what is that? Public internal resource view resolver, right? So just IV, the method name I'm giving the IV only. Inside that, again, what I'm doing, that internal resource view resolver, I equal to what is that? New internal resource view resolver. Okay, now this is the method. Okay, so fine. Now what is that? Return ret return null. Just I'm returning null only. To error is showing that, right? So I don't want. So if we want to make this method as what? This method as what? Bean method. So what annotation we will apply? At the rate bean annotation, right? After then what we will do now? Okay, now. Okay, na. See, boss. Actually, why I'm not hiding myself, right? Because you people is somewhere following me, right? If I am hiding myself, right? Then you know, somewhere you people will get means I'm misguiding to you people. Okay, na. I don't want to misguide anybody, right? Because of me, just because of that, whatever my position was there initially, those things I'm sharing to you people. Okay, na. My intention is not I'm misguiding anybody, right? So it's you know, in this earth, if anybody is misguiding any person, right, means the people is doing too worst thing in their life. Okay na. So somewhere you people is following me, right? So if I am misguiding you people, means this is very bad things. Okay na. So because of that, I shared, right? I am that kind of person who don't know how to write main method also. Okay. So because of that, I said to you people. Okay na. So but I did hard work, and today I made my capabilities like that. Okay na. So means hard work, if the person is hardworking, they can achieve anything in their life. This is my intention behind to explaining my journey of what struggling life. Okay na. So okay na. So this is that, take as a positively, right? Don't take as a negative things. Okay na. So now, okay, fine. I dot, what is that? Suffix, prefix and a suffix, right? Prefix means what? Location of GSP. So where the JSP is there, web INF page, right? Web INF page. Okay now. So what is that? Slash, what is that? Web hyphen INF, right? Web hyphen INF. After then what is that? Slash. Okay now. Web hyphen INF. After then what is that? Pages, right? Pages. This is the tag. Okay na. After then this, okay na. So means based on this one, what we are giving? The location of this GSP page, but extension, what is the extension? .gsp, right? So if we want to set the extension, what tag what method is there? I dot, what is that? Set, what is that? Suffix, right? The suffix method is there. Inside that, what we will do now? .gsp, right? We will pass the .gsp. After then what we will do now? Just we will return this what? Internal internal view resolver here. Okay na. Internal view resolver. Okay, so fine. So now the things is completed. Let's make the request and we will see that our GSP page is showing that or not. Still we are not, whatever expectation is there, we have need to send the data, right? We have need to send the array data, right? Array data, but still we are not doing those things. Just we are saying that what our GSP page is showing that or not. Okay na. So let's run the application. Okay, let's run the application. Now I'm running the application. Okay, so next remove it and finish it. Okay, so I will use what? Chrome browser. Okay, so here what I'm doing now? MVC, what is that? MVC. After then what is that? So method is there, right? So hit it. Yeah, welcome to our correction page. Okay, our page is showing now. Okay na. So let's write the same logic. What is that? We will send this data, right? We will send this list. Okay na. We will send this list from what? From what? Controller, right? I'm stopping the server. Okay na. I'm stopping the server. Okay, so now, so come to here. What I'm going to do now? I'm taking here what I'm taking inside this method one list, right? List, what is that? List data. List equal to, what is that? List equal to array arrays arrays dot, what is that? Arrays dot is list, right? is list. Inside that, what same data we will send it, right? Same data we will send the from the controller, right? Same data we will send to the controller. Okay, now what is that? What is that? Control shift O. Okay. Here, what is that? Just 101. Okay. After then, what is that? The name is Amit. Okay. So second one is what? Second one is what? 20.0. Okay. Now the salary. Just think about that. List of data, right? The 0. Okay. This data I'm sending now. Okay. Now, so this data. So but here what? Which part we are using? Come to the diagram. Okay. Now come to diagram. I said that how many part is there? 2 part. Just but we are using what? We are using what? View part only, right? Just we are using what? View part. Okay, now so fine. So fine. If we are using what? View part. So no. I don't want. I want to send the model data also, right? So if we want to send the data, so which part we will use? Model, right? Model. For the using purpose model, which method is there? Set object, right? Set object. Okay, so fine. What we will do now? Come here, right? Come here. So inside that MB, we will take MB dot, what is that? Set object, right? Set object method is there, right? Set method, sorry. Add method, right? Add, what is that? Add object. It will store the data in the key and value format, right? This object will store the data in the key and value format. Okay, now so inside that, what we will do now? Here, which kind of, just think about that. This is the list one data I'm sending, right? So what we will do now? This list one data, we will pass, right? This list one data we will pass here, right? This list one data we will pass here, and here we will give the one logical name. Based on that, we will, based on that one, right? This list data our controller will store inside what? Request scope, and we will read this same data on the GSP, right? We will read this same data on the GSP. So I'm giving the name also list only, right? Here, what is that? This list data we are storing in here. Okay, na? After then we are giving one logical name. Based on this logical name only, what we will do now? We will read. Okay, no, here data only be given na on the diagram. Okay, we will give the name of what? Data only. Here also I'm giving what? Data, right? Okay, so fine. So the code is completed, right? Code is completed now. Okay. Is list, as list. Yeah, as list. Yeah, as list. Okay, no, not is list. It's my mistake. Okay, na, at the time of explanation. As list, friend. Okay. As list, Pushpendra. Okay, na, it's my mistake. I'm accepting it. Okay. Okay. So as a list, right? Fine. So what I did here? What I did here? Okay, so okay, na. So in the GSP page, it will select this GSP page. Inside that, what? Request scope. In the request scope, what we did now? We store this list data, right? We store this list data. See, too much big things is there behind this small application. Okay, na? Because of that, I'm explaining to you. Okay. As list, as list, we can as list. Okay, now if we want to store the data in the what? List, right? List. So for that, in the array list is what? In the collection utility class is there. Based on that, what is that? This is the sorted format, right? This is the sort format to store the list data inside what? List. Okay, now I believe this is the core Java concept, friend. uh, Infinix Note 8i. This is the core Java concept. Okay, na? I can understand you joined late, but this is really to core Java concept. Okay, na? I'm using the core Java concept. Means what is that? We can write the, okay, wait, okay, now just list, right? List. What is